Bro, you ready to go to bed?
Not yet.
Will you ever be?
A family of love, a family of joy, just regular people living our lives to the fullest.
Okay guys, so I'm vlogging with my iPhone 6 Plus. I just wanted to try it out for a day. I don't know if this is going to be a thing because I love my camera even though it's raggedy. But I just wanted to see how, I just want to see how this looks. Oh, I think I like it. And I can vlog in the car because I have like a flip out thing so you can't vlog in the car. But anyway, I'm trying to hide their junky rooms. But yeah, okay, I think I like it. My AC is going hard in the paint. So guys, we're vlogging with the iPhone today. Sit back. You know what? You cannot do that, Naima. Let's try again. We're going to McDonald's and we're on our way to Miss Emmy's house. I've got to get some gas, girl. This light is getting ready to come on. So we're gonna stop and get gas first. Let the kids. Okay, that's rude. Whip. Watch me nay-nay, watch me whip, watch me nay-nay. I'm at Emerald's house, laying on the couch, because we're actually friends, so I can lay on her couch. We've been friends for about 2 years.
I'm about to be 6.
You ain't about to be 6, but you will be 6. You just turned 5. Maya is crawling around. She need to be walking. She got one shoe on. Yeah. She was mad at Lily. She was scared of Lily the dog, and then she started liking Lily. Then she started fussing at Lily. Because you're rude. I'm still vlogging with my phone. I think the verdict is in. I think I like it. I don't know if I'm going to do it all the time. But, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Hey, babe. What is that? Oh, that's the little plastic cake. Oh. Yeah. Hello, gorgeous. Hi. Hey. They're hanging out. They're friends. Don't eat your shoe. Party time. Y'all are crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Everybody shake your booty. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Crazy booty shake. Yeah. Okay. Twerk team out. Twerk team out. We're on the way to church. There's my baby Tyanna. Parker, you look toned down, baby. Tired? He's judging me because I have a new phone and I'm back to iPhone, and he still thinks the Samsung Galaxy is better, which is fine. It's cute for you if that's what you like. 4 months. 4 months. He says in 4 months I'm gonna want a new phone, but I doubt it. With my iPhone, I kept it for like a year, and that's a long time. I kept my iPhone 5 for a year.
Complaining since months?
No. The only time I complained is when I did the upgrade and it started glitching out. Right? Come on. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Say good morning. Good morning. Ooh, the dryness. Say hi. Shit.
Underpants.
Hey guys, we're at the theater.
Underpants is
get ready for opening night.
Underpants.
Okay, underpants.
Underpants.
9 to 5 opens tonight. Hi Maya, stand up. Stand up.
My name is.
This is the theater. I love it.
Pretend he's Venom and make him fight. Make him say this.
This place is so delicious. We're at Be Good again. This is our 3rd time here in the last like month or so. Hey Nani.
This is Chewy.
This isn't Chewy. Chewy's is right there. But they had a really long wait, so we didn't want to wait that long. So, and Daddy's trying to fix the table because it's lopsided. I always say lopsided instead of lopsided. And there's Parky Poo. Say hey, Park.
Hey, Park.
And there's BB Toes over there.
Yeah, toes, BB toes. BB toes. Mommy.
But they have this lemonade. It's ginger. What is it? Rosemary lemonade. You just spit all over my arm with your hard T words. Yes, you did. Go whole food. No T words.
Tofu.
Yep.
tofu.
No one's even getting tofu. Eating, bud.
Hot dog.
Looks yummy. And a smoothie.
Let me help you.
How's your hot dog, baby?
There you go.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Baby. Hi. I love to watch her eat.
And a hot
What are
dog.
you doing?
Her belt came on.
Oh, well, she'll try to stand up. Hi, Dad.
Dad!
Fine.
You're 39. Not really. He's not really 39 years old. Just because of
A
39.
fly
This is my
got
food. This is called a Cousin Oliver. And it's an awesome cheeseburger. But this is like a healthy place. So everything is like grass-fed, locally sourced. Relax. It's so good.
Is an adopted Luke, and it's grass-fed, delicious beef with mushrooms, caramelized onions, smoked Gouda,
Sit down.
barbecue, and I had them
on
add
it.
jalapeno pimento cheese.
Danny is looking for his favorite shave stuff. What's your favorite shave stuff?
Pacific Shaving Company.
Nice.
It's
You
great.
need to get more oil?
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite
Naima, what are you looking at?
Looking at some
Pepto-Bismol?
Looking at some stuff that can help you feel better.
Yeah.
Can't find me
I'm with my children in the wine aisle because it's about to get real tonight.
Mine's not fine.
Pinot Noir, Pinot Noir, Pinot Noir, Pinot Noir.
Don't touch those.
B kept saying, go. She was trying to make the basket go. You ready to drive, boo?
I'm ready to drive.
Hey guys, happy Saturday. I'm in the car. I'm at church, but I'm in the car because I think David's like bringing in all the equipment, and so he wanted us to sit because everyone's asleep. Say hi. We
Yeah, because I look at my phone.
I'm trying to make sure my blending is right. Using a BB cream by Cover FX, and it has salicylic acid in it. It has salicylic acid to like help you, but I feel like I have a mustache, but I don't know. I think that's just the way the light is hitting, because I promise I don't have one, but it totally looks like I do. Ain't nobody got time for that, gosh. The level of dryness that you are experiencing today. This is 3 hours of sleep and like ashy makeup because I was asleep at church. But anyway, so I am in the car. I'm actually in my parking lot, but I'm waiting for Dave's mom to come and drop something off to me, and then I gotta go back and pick him up because he had a ceremony today. I just got back from church. It was awesome. We had our prayer and prophetic conference with Micah Stampley and Cindy Trim, and also Tasha Page Lockhart came with her family today. But it was really awesome. Last night was amazeballs. It was just rough. Okay, so shout out to all of you who are moms, are in and serving in ministry and have children. Comment down below if you have kids that are like, if like you grew up always in church. I didn't necessarily grow up always in church. Like when I was younger, we went to church, and then we took a break where we just weren't in church that much. It was like kind of sporadic. And then once I got like in my late teens, my mom like responded to her call in the ministry, and so then when I was always at church. But like we had our conference, and because David and I are both on the worship team, the conference didn't start till 6. We had to be there at 3:45 for sound check and set up, whatever have you. Mind you, I have 3 children and I didn't have a babysitter, so everybody was with me, and I'm supposed to sing on the worship team, and I couldn't really sing because there was no childcare for the conference. They turned the nursery into an overflow room, so it was like technically not childcare, so there was nobody to watch the kids. So I had to be with Maya, and nobody took a nap. We were there till like 11, and I got really, really overwhelmed. Oh, my mother-in-law's here. Hold that thought. Okay, I'm back. I have to drive now. Sorry, the light is beaming upon me. Just pretend like it's a filter. I have to go get David now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like, you know, just being involved in ministry and everything, and David has to go set up, and so as soon as he gets to church, he like didn't even help me get everything out of the car and the kids. He like literally left me in the car and like took off running because he had a whole bunch of stuff to get set up, because he brought another keyboard. It was just a lot. And sometimes as a mom, and when you serve in ministry in whatever capacity, and you have small children, it can be very frustrating, because as much as you want to be involved, like, you know, your kids come first. Hello. And so it gets frustrating because you always end up in the back, in the nursery. So and it's just like, for a while, because I've been singing on the worship team, I've been at this church for 10 years, and as long as I've been at the church, I've been on the worship team. So I've been on the worship team for 10 years, and you know, it was easier before I had kids, and it got a little difficult, and then, you know, whatever. But now with 3, it's just been really hard. And then with, you know, my budding career as a performer and traveling and stuff, it's just like, sometimes I'm not there, and then when I'm there, I can't really sing because I have the kids. But anyway, it just gets really overwhelming, and I find myself just being more frustrated because I feel like I go through all this hullabaloo to get to church, which is a whole different thing. Getting 3 children up and my husband, make sure everybody has everything they need. We're tired, trying my best to plan ahead, but there's always something that is left, and we end up like barely making it on time. And just trying to do all that is a whole nother thing. Then being at church, you finally get there, you're frustrated, you're hungry, you didn't get to finish all your coffee, the kids are being like crazy, because my kids wake up early and are turned up. Do you hear me? They are turned from the moment they wake up to the moment they go to sleep. So we get to church at 7:30, and they hype, they running around, and children's church doesn't open until 8:30. So you frustrate, you get all frustrated, you get to church, and then something happens, and then you have to be in the back. And then when you're in the back in the nursery, like, it's so loud, and the way our nursery is set up, we still, like, the older kids have their own class. There's like 3 different classes. So there's the nursery, and then there's Naima Parker's class, and then there's a big kids class, or a bigger kids class. And so the nursery doesn't have, it has like nursery like facilitators, but not really. I can't drop Maya off in the nursery and then go in the service and do whatever. Like, I can't, because we just have facilitators. So I was just like really frustrated. I always end up in the back, and then there's a bunch of kids back there, and you can't hear the message that's on the TV because everybody's screaming and playing and crying. And then the moms are back there talking about life, about how tired we are, and it's just like you miss the message. And it's just like I exasperate myself trying to get here, and I can't get filled, and it is the most frustrating thing of my life. And I'm just like, why do I even bother coming to church? I might as well just stay home, because I got to do all this stuff, and then whatever. But then when you don't come, you're missing out on the word. Like, our church is like in transition, so like we don't have a podcast or anything like that, or we don't live stream or anything like that. We will soon when we move into our new building, but for right now we don't have that. So it's like I just miss out. And David is usually on the platform, so he doesn't get to take much notes. It's just a lot of drainage when you serve that I really want to get back filled. And for a while I was just like, well, F it, I'm just not gonna go to church, blah blah blah. But that ain't hurting nobody but me being, you know, proud and whatever. And I would talk to people who can't really relate for whatever reason, and they just be like, well, just don't go, girl. And you know, I needed to be encouraged by other moms who serve in the ministry and in whatever capacity, and have kids, and how they made it out, and you know. But I was just really frustrated, and God really is working on me, because that's just the thing. And it's, I mean, I know it's gonna get better, because my kids are gonna grow up and be older. Yeah, knocked out, baby. They're gonna grow up, and they're gonna be more mature and be able to handle themselves. But for right now, like, Maya will fall out in the middle of service, like, you know what I'm saying? I have to go in the back. But God has really been trying to change my mindset, and it has not been easy. But instead of me complaining about, oh, I can't be involved in service and blah blah blah, like, the worship team people, they just have to understand we got people in rotation. I can come on these days I can't, so I have to plan ahead. And then instead of me complaining about there not being enough nursery facilitators or whatever, I just became a nursery facilitator. So now I work in nursery second Sunday, and I'm with my baby and the other kids, and they even started like giving us CDs if we were serving and we can't hear or whatever. So that was really nice. And just it's funny because Dr. Trim said this, like, attitude is everything, and mine is not the best. If you know me, then you know me. You know, I don't always have the best attitude, but I'm working on trying to change my mindset when it comes to a lot of things. I'm a mom, and I have 3 small kids, and that is that. Like, it's not going to change. They're not going anywhere. I'm still going to have to do what I have to do, but I have to make an effort to get my time in with God and spend time with God on a regular basis, and not just depend on church or wait on church. If church is the only time that you spend time with God, then that's an issue. That's an issue, you know. So I'm trying to make more of an effort to say, okay, I need to get in my devotion time, my quiet time, my worship time before my day even gets started, or else my days are just gonna go all to hell. Just moms, if you have children and whatever, don't feel discouraged. Like, being a mom is ministry too, and you're doing the right thing. And I read a blog post from this blog called I'm Totally That Mom, but it's so awesome. But I was so frustrated last night because the kids like wore me out. I was so frustrated and I was just in tears, and I googled I can't even remember, like, how to deal with being a mom and of small children and serving in ministry or something like that, and that blog came up. But it was an article that says, like, basically what you're doing is important too, because even though it's a struggle for me to get to church, and it's a struggle for me to get fed from the word while I'm at church and everything, I'm training up my children in the way that they should go. They're in church. I mean, they're only 4, 3, and 1, but they're in church. They know the word, and they're constantly learning. And me having them there and having them in children's church and stuff, that's good. And teaching them how to behave in the sanctuary when there's no service and all those type of things, those things are good. And regardless of how stressful it may be at times, I'm gonna keep bringing my kids to church. I'm not gonna say, oh, well, I'm just not gonna come to church. I'm gonna keep coming. I'm gonna keep bringing my kids, because they're gonna know that worship is a lifestyle, and it's not just songs that come up on the screen when you're singing, and it's not just having a microphone in your hand, and it's not just being out in the forefront. It's about also how you live your life, what you're instilling in your children, all that kind of stuff. I'm showing my children how to live for God by example. So be encouraged, moms. I thought somebody woke up. So be encouraged, moms. Like, you can make it. You are oppressed but not crushed, persecuted but not abandoned, struck down but not destroyed. But, you know, just be encouraged. Like, what you're doing matters. If you're a stay-at-home mom and people try to belittle you and make you feel like what you're doing is not anything, you just say, not today, devil. Because what I'm doing matters to me, it matters to God, it matters to my children, and whatever. So anyway, I just said all that to say this. You matter. It matters. So don't stop doing it, and I'm not going to stop doing it. I'm just going to keep serving where I can, where I have the ability, because God sees me, and He loves me, and He sees what I'm doing. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog right now while I'm driving. Hallelujah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog situation with my iPhone. Let me know in the comments if the quality looked better than my other camera, and maybe the Lord will bless me with a new one. So just pray that the Lord will touch David's heart, and He will buy me a Canon. Thank you, God. And we're believing for a miracle. He's in the room. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. If anything encourages you, or there's anything that you like, feel free to share it with your friends. We'd love to get to know all of you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks so much. And if you haven't ever said hi to me before, if you watch my vlogs, drop me a line to say hi. I try my best to respond to everybody that comments on my videos. So thank you very much, and I will check you guys next week.
Regular people living our lives to the full.